What's up, River Rock? Jeff here with our first installment of our Christmas offering videos. Don't hit stop. Don't click off. I know I said Christmas offering, but there's two good reasons for you to watch the end of the video. Number one, you're going to hear an amazing life story, story of life change, of God intersecting with somebody's life at the right time, right place through River Rock. Number two, I have a Christmas gift for you, and you can only receive it if you watch all the way till the end of the video. And don't fast forward because that's cheating. So let's talk about Christmas offerings. What is Christmas offerings? Well, in the church world, that's actually a common thing, is to do an offering at the end of the year. Churches, of course, want to end up financially in good shape, but it's also an opportunity for people who might get end of the year bonuses, for people who want to catch up on their tithing, or just in this spirit of generosity and holiday season, they want to support an organization that they really love and the mission and vision behind that. River Rock's no different. We want to give you the opportunity to grow in your faith and your finances. Of course, we want to end up the year financially well. But this year's a little unique. You see, we're on the cusp of a new frontier. What does that mean? Well, we have the opportunity over the next several months to forge forward, to start setting our new direction of where we're going to land in the future of River Rock. It's a new frontier filled with a lot of struggles and energy and a lot of sacrifice, but there's unlimited potential. What do I mean? Well, of course, I'm talking about our facility. We had an amazing relationship with Lakeside, and now we find ourselves at 1116 Church, which again, amazing partners, and we love the relationship, and they love everything about us, and we're excited that we're to share this space. But as you know, this is just temporary. And I hope in this short amount of time, you've seen the value of what it's like to have your own space and have your own facility, because there's a lot of advantages for this over opposed to setup and breakdown. Couple things. Number one is visibility. In our own space, we'll be able to put out our own River Rock signs. And so day in and day out, cars drive by and they see, and God uses those little cues to maybe prompt somebody to try a new church. Number two, it's also credibility. It's credibility that you have your own space. I mean, yes, Lakeside's great, 1116 is great, but you can say this is our own, and there's kind of a permanency and a little bit of, okay, I'm going to commit to you because I know you're stable. So there's visibility, there's credibility, there's also quality. Imagine that in our own facility, like especially in our children's areas or in our teenage areas, in Upstreet, where we're going to put like all kinds of like cool murals and statues that mirror all the cool landmarks of the CSRA. Or in Wamba, you've got like an elephant coming out of the wall. And these environments, number one, are cool for the kids, but number two, convey a message to the parents as they drop them off, is that we value your kids so much to create these environments. And that's the whole thing that we want to do at River Rock, is we want to create environments that it's easy for you to invite your friends to. Because that's our strategy. That's our marketing strategy. Invest and invite. God brings it across your way, all different types of relationships. Maybe it's just the person at Starbucks who you see every other day, 3-4 times a week, and you know their name and you have casual conversations. Maybe it's a neighbor who you talk a little bit, you've done a couple things together, but not often. Or maybe it's a close family member. In the wide variety of these relationships, as you're investing in them and you're just sharing who you are as a follower of Jesus, and He will bring favor into that relationship, and you'll bring trust and influence. Allowing you to, when you invite them to church, to connect with God, is they'll say yes. They may not like church, they may not like God, they might have had a bad experience. Most people who don't go to church have had a bad experience, but they've had a good experience with you. And so with our Invest Invite strategy, that's our number one marketing strategy, is we need you to do that. And part of doing that is it makes it easier for you to invite. And I've heard this from many, many of you, when we have our own space. And so that's what we're doing here today with this Christmas offering, is we're taking the very first step in laying the foundation for River Rock to find a permanent home where we can best inspire people to follow Jesus. Now, God's given us a lot of favor over these past 4 years, and it's a privilege to share with you a story of Rena Bailey, and we're going to watch her story progress over the next several videos. And so I want you to watch how God has moved, and how an invitation to River Rock, how God used an invitation, a prayerful invitation at the right time, the right way in Rena's life to do amazing things. I'll be back at the end, remember, with your holiday gift. So let me hand it over to Rena. Thanks.
You, and I think it's great to share those things. So can you tell us a little bit about how you first got connected with River Rock, how you first heard about us, and what attracted you, and just walk us through how that process.
Okay, well, Melissa Knapp and I were working together at Melmont Technical College. And she was always sending us invites, the cards, and she would tell me stories about Hannah, dressing up as Frozen and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? One day I decided to go, and you were located at the time at Fury's Ferry Road, and you were sharing a church with somebody, I can't think of the name.
Yep.
And I had a great experience. Of course, at that time, I was going through the divorce. So it was good to be around friends and, listen to God, listen, really go in there with my heart wide open. Of course I was scared, because I didn't know what to expect, because there's so many judgments, like that. But it was a good experience. I'm in there crying, I'm thankful. And I've been going ever since. And it was a really good experience. Just being around, it felt like family, it just felt like great atmosphere. It's like, introducing myself. But yeah, just being around Melissa and, her kept pursuing, like, come on, let's go. So I was so glad that she did that, because now we're best friends. So.
Wow, that was awesome, Rena. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I love Rena's story, and you're actually going to hear a couple more parts in the videos to come. But she perfectly embodies what we're trying to do at River Rock. We'd ask you to do 4 things to be engaged with River Rock. We want you to invite, to give, to serve, and to connect with others in groups. And you're going to see all those 4 things come up throughout this entire story. Now, like I said earlier, I have a gift for you. I have 2 gifts, actually. Number 1 is you want to click this button. You'll have the opportunity on this hand in just a moment to give to River Rock through your Christmas offering. You'll have all the way to do that through the end of December. But number 2, here's a link to a video of some really cool and amazing Christmas hacks. Because who doesn't want to do Christmas better? We here at River Rock want you to do Christmas better. Click this out. It's our gift to you. You'll learn some really neat things to do this season. We thank you so much for your time. Look forward to seeing you guys soon. We're praying for you, and we're excited about our new frontier.